channel. Let's jump in right away and talk about not Stranger Things. Wrong video. Talk about 13 Reasons Why, episodes 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So, where did we last leave off? I forgot where we last leave off. Oh yeah, they were talking about like the Tyler was the pictures of the Bryce's dead body. So we first started seeing how everyone's taking shifts, taking care of Tyler, and they're worried that Tyler may have done something because the news came out that saying that Bryce was shot. So everyone was thinking, holy crap, Tyler still had a gun, so maybe he's the one who shot Bryce. Maybe he's trying to finish off the job of everyone. Until they're scared, they think he brought the gun to school and is going to finish off everyone. So everyone's taking a shift, looking at him extra carefully, and of course, he gets more suspicious. So he starts to be aware of surroundings. And then we come out to find the truth of that is that he actually was going to kill himself. That's what he was saving the gun for. He didn't kill Bryce. This is what he told us, and it makes us feel very sad because he actually did and we also find out that he confronted Bryce because Monty told him that, oh, nothing gets done in the school unless Bryce gives us the okay. Which Bryce told us, no, Monty's been off the rails and he does what he wants. And by what I mean, the whole bathroom scene, that's uncomfortable for me to watch. So he goes to the hotel, confronts Bryce, and was like, and Bryce was letting him know, like, no, man, that's not me. Like, I understand completely how you're judged by whatever bad thing you're done. That's all you're going to be labeled as for the rest of your life. Like, no matter how much good you change, how much good you do, that's all they're going to think about. And then, Tyler started to realize that, which made him want to commit suicide. So he said that he was going to jump off the river until he saw Bryce's dead body, and then he took a picture, and he was the person who called the cops and told them about it was in the river in the first place. He probably would have been in there more weeks until someone else found him, so we don't know about that. So, we also see here that, Annie, she's starting to annoy me a little bit. Just a little bit. She's starting to annoy me a little bit. I feel like she's too nosy. She's always in everyone's business, and she just be creeping around halls and just looking and listening, and then like snooping in people's business. Like that moment when Bryce's grandpa was like, "Oh," because the mom finally told him that Bryce is dead, and it's like, "I want my cane," and she's supposed to go get the cane, and she's walking around looking in other cars and stuff. And I'm just annoyed. I'm like, "Girl, do what you're supposed to be doing. Get the cane and go and buy your business. Like you up in everybody's business." And of course, she has feelings for Bryce. Is it in love feelings? Is it more of a friend feeling? Because clearly we see that Clay likes her. She likes Clay too, but she still also likes Bryce, but he's dead. So what are you gonna do with that? So I'm just like more confused. I'm just like, girl, come on, like do something already. You're annoying. Like stop being so and everyone just like this season is more Pretty Little Liars / Riverdale feel like. And if you haven't seen those shows, those are more like detective type shows, or more like kids acting like they're detectives and finding mysteries and solving murders and crimes and who did what and being nosy in everyone's business. That's what this has turned into from season 1 to season 3. That's what this has turned into. So they are trying to get rid of the gun. Justin takes matters in his hands to try to get rid of it, which he ended up doing. So giving it back to one of the guys. So boom, that's over. And we also find that the couple, they were planning on dumping the river, and that's actually where Clay and Tony stashed the guns. So, and they haven't said anything as of yet if they found the gun. So maybe they didn't find it. Who knows? But they did find bags of steroids. And so people start to worry, especially the athletes, because they were the ones who were taking them. Another point is we find out that Alex is taking steroids. Why might you say? It's because I think he's feeling more or less than. Jessica is still in love with Justin, and you can't help who you love. It's just something that you can't explain. It's who you can't help who you love. You can try to change it, but no matter what, that's who you're in love with. So he feels like maybe if he gets more buff or whatever, starts to work out, that she'll love him again. Which I don't think is the case. That's just who she's attracted. Not to say Alex is not attractive. That's just who she's in love with. So that's who she's gonna find attractive. We found out that he's been buying from Bryce, and Bryce also hooked him up with a hooker. So he's been, sleeping with a prostitute. And him and Bryce hung out until one day Bryce was like, let's go trash my dad's new home. When they went to go trash it, it was actually not the home they were looking for. And the little boy found them and pissed himself because he was so scared that they were going to hurt him. And Alec was like, no. And then he also was doing coke too, so it was like, ugh. So now Alec is just angry because of all the steroids. So it's like, roid rage. He's angry. I think Zach, I liked Zach when I found out how sweet he was and Ashley Adams' relationship he had with Hannah. This season, I'm not starting to like him much. I feel like he's like, we're looking, like, I get the point of, wanting to turn Tyler in because he almost killed everybody. It's like, yeah, I want you to get help so that don't happen again. But at this point, y'all done covered his ass so much that y'all all going down if he gets caught. Especially Clay. So it's like, I just think like he looks down at Tyler, but there's so much more, like, more people that needs to be looking at. And I really wish that Tyler would tell them what happened. I feel like he keeps trying to, and he keeps hinting at it, because he's like, people are like doing stuff, but they're not listening. Like, people need to actually listen to their friends and see the stuff they're trying to tell them. I feel like he's really trying to tell them, but I want to know if he actually will tell them before the end of the season. I kind of hope so. That's what I'm hoping for. We learn more about Tony's secret, but let's save that for the last bit, because that's a juicy one, actually. It's Bryce's funeral. We see the dad. The dad comes. That's where we see more of the dad. More of the parents are starting to come in these episodes. And the dad comes drunk, like really drunk. Like, people handle depression, loss of a child differently. I wouldn't know personally, but people handle loss differently. Some may be really happy, but they're actually sad inside, but they're just putting on a happy face. Some may actually be in tears, crying, and some might, angry. People handle it differently. So the girls wanted to do a protest at Bryce's funeral, which Jessica really didn't want, because she was like, that's my rapist, so I should be able to see how I want it handled. But they didn't listen, of course. They waited till the mom showed her beautiful speech, and I was glad that we got to see a good side of Bryce. This is what I'm saying about shows when it's a really good show, they show a good side of the bad character, and then it makes you kind of sympathetic in a way, even though he's really bad in the choices he made. But I think he could have changed had he get more time. But we got to see the cute moments of him defending his mom to his grandpa, him and his mom in the room throwing paint at each other. Like, that was really cute, and we got to see some of her little soft sides, because she seems like more of a bitch. But I thought that was really cute. And the girls who did the protest at the end of the funeral all got arrested. And that's when Bryce's father was like, y'all never shoot. He all touching him and stuff. I'm like, y'all letting this grown man touch on all these females? Like, I get it. They doing this at his funeral. Well, come on now. One of the biggest surprise this season so far, which wasn't really a surprise to me. I kind of felt like it was coming. I knew it before it happened. Monty and Bryce went to a party, right? Got introduced to this adorable boy who went to Hillcrest. And Monty and Bryce went to a party. Him and Monty and the boy were staring at each other. And then, Monty was drinking and went down to the basement where he was looking for the bathroom. Then the boy just had a feeling. I guess when someone's into you, So they, hooked up. And then as they were leaving, the boy was like, oh, something about have a good night or something like that. I forgot. But then, Monty being, such a closeted gay, it's like, instead of being accepting of it, he feels he hates himself. He feels so bad that he's actually gay, or wants to experiment with it, whichever, that's fine, that he hits the boy and beats him up, And it's so sad, because it's like, it's okay to be gay, like, but his dad beats him up every day, And who knows what goes on in that house. Maybe he knows his son is gay, that's why he's beating him up, or he's just beating him up to do it. But either way it goes, we find out Monty has a secret as well, that nobody, supposedly no one knows except him and the boy. Well, now Clay and the girl. But I'm like shocked. Like, I knew something was up because he kept calling everyone else gay, and that's usually when people are themselves. When they kept men, they want to show how not gay they are by being macho, calling someone else is gay, and this and this and that. So that was really shocking to me. Then we get more of Tony's background, right? Such a sad story. I told y'all my favorite person is Tony. And I felt so bad because we found out that Bryce, he sold his car to Bryce. And like, Clay didn't want to believe that he could have killed Bryce. So he was like trying to find any other reason for not to look at him. But, you know, we got information from his boyfriend that his family was actually deported by ICE. And this actually upsets me so much. I wanted to cry a little bit, but I didn't. I held it in. Because when I was watching Orange is the New Black, that pretty much was like a big part of the theme. And I cried in so many episodes by the way that people get treated. But in Tony's situation, he comes home to find out his whole family is deported, except him and his little sister. His mom and dad and other brothers, like, it seemed like they're all getting deported, so they're all separated. So, and it's so heartbreaking that he had to send his sister to his aunt and uncle because, you know, he's still in high school. Like, he really can take care of himself. Barely can take care of himself. How can he take care of, you know, his own sister? And she wants to stay with him, and that's so sweet. And I just feel so bad because he's, like, so upset that he couldn't even go to Clay because he felt like Clay wouldn't really understand, which we all know Clay is insensitive woman. But I think Clay's learning. But he's dealing with that, and, like, Bryce gave him, like, extra money, like $50K, just, like, because he know that he needed the money. Like, you wouldn't sell a Mustang like that was so clean if you didn't need the money. So even though he got the lawyer, that didn't work out. And they got deported at the end of summer. So now he's living on his own. I guess trying to figure out that situation and get his family back together. And that's just so heartbreaking to deal with, like, ISIS in the situation and worry about your life every single day that someone's going to come in and tell you, you don't have your paperwork, or if you don't have your card on you at 24/7, that you got to worry about getting deported, even though you most likely was born here. So I just think that the whole ISIS crime pisses me off so much that shouldn't even be a thing. I think it should be sanctioned every fucking where. That pisses me off so bad. It just upsets me, and I just feel so bad for Tony. And he's trying to remain so strong, and like they even went missing the day that his boyfriend was coming to visit, actually get to meet the family. So, and then, you know, at the end of Clay learning this, he went home to his family to, you know, tell him, I love you. Like, I don't ever forget it, and make sure he wanted to let Justin include Justin, and make sure that he, like, felt part of the family too. Because it's like, you don't appreciate your family until you see other people, like, they don't even get to live with their parents. Their parents get deported. Parents is in a whole other country, and they don't get to live. They feel like they take them parents for granted. And pretty much where episode 6 leaves off is the deputy has a new video from Bryce's father's camera. He sent them a video of what happened at the last spring fling. Clay and Justin, when Clay had the gun and he wanted to shoot and kill Bryce, but Justin was there to stop him, so they got that video. So it pretty much was like, bring him in. Because now they see clearly he had motive. He wanted to kill him before. Maybe he did. So that's where it left off, and oh my god, it's so good. Sorry if I've been rambling. The show is just so juicy, so much little tidbits that I can talk about, you know. I still give this show a 10 out of 10. Still keeping me interested. I still like all the characters and the developments, the new secrets that we're learning about everyone. Lengthy episodes. It's not short, even though it's like only 13 episodes. It's just not like 30 minutes. I really cannot wait to find out who the killer is. We're getting so much closer, you guys. I want to see something spark with Clay and Ani, even though she's starting to annoy me. But hopefully that'll fly by, even though she's annoying as hell. But yeah, let me know what you think so far. If you're gonna watch the episodes, how far have you been? Will you continue to watch them? Who's your favorite? I still don't know who's your favorite, guys. Let me know. Drop it in the comments below. Goodbye.